If you grew up in Britain during the swinging 60s, you'll know it wasn't all about miniskirts, Beatles records, and mods versus rockers. Childhood then was a different world, slower, simpler, and filled with little moments that today feel almost magical. There were no mobile phones, no social media, not even color television until later in the decade. Yet life felt full of sounds, smells, and traditions that stuck with us forever. So tonight, let's take a warm walk down memory lane. 20 little things that will instantly transport you back to your 1960s childhood in Britain. Some will make you laugh, some might make you tear up, and all of them will remind you of a time when the world was smaller, safer, and somehow sweeter. Ready? Let's begin. 1. Streetlights as curfew. You didn't need a watch in the 60s. The street lamps were your curfew. As soon as that yellow glow flickered on, every child in Britain knew it was time to dash home. The roads echoed with the sound of footballs being kicked one last time, bikes skidding to a stop, and mothers shouting from doorsteps. That single light meant the day was over, but it also meant safety, warmth, and supper waiting on the table. 2. Knocking for a mate. Forget texting. Friendship in the 60s meant knocking on someone's front door. You'd shuffle your feet on the doorstep and ask, "Is Brian coming out?" If he wasn't home, you'd wander to the park or the corner shop until you found him. No planning, no schedules, just pure spontaneity. And wasn't it brilliant how every neighborhood seemed to have that one special tree or wall where kids gathered like clockwork? 3. Pocket money magic. A few pennies in your hand could make you feel like a millionaire. Saturday pocket money wasn't much, but it was freedom. You could buy a Beano comic, a bag of pear drops, or save up for something grand like a dinky toy car. Earning extra by helping Dad wash the car or running errands made the coins feel even more special. The rattle of change in your pocket was the sound of independence. 4. Collecting treasures. From cigarette cards and stamps to marbles and bottle caps, children of the 60s loved to collect. Biscuit tins under beds were filled with small treasures that held enormous value in playground trades. The kid with the rarest marble or football card ruled the day. Those tiny collections weren't just objects, they were bragging rights, currency, and joy all rolled into one. 5. Saturday cinema trips. Before video rentals arrived later, Saturday mornings at the local cinema were a treat. You'd pay a few pennies, queue with dozens of other kids, and squeeze into the seats for a cartoon, a cowboy film, or maybe a serial cliffhanger. The smell of popcorn mixed with the sound of shuffling feet is a memory that never fades. 6. School dinner. Smells. If you close your eyes, you can still smell it. Boiled cabbage, instant gravy, and lumpy mashed potatoes. The dinner hall was ruled by stern but kind dinner ladies who seemed to have ladles the size of shovels. And then came pudding, semolina, spotted dick, or pink custard wobbling on the plate. It might not win awards today, but back then it was comfort, routine, and community. 7. Little glass milk bottles. Every morning, crates of glass milk bottles waited outside classrooms. In winter, they froze. In summer, they were warm. But either way, every child had to drink one. The foil tops were perfect for poking with your finger, and the creamy taste at the top was both loved and loathed. It was a national ritual, a memory shared across every school in Britain. 8. Ice cream, van jingles. That magical tune drifting down the street was enough to make you drop everything and run. Mr. Whippy, raspberry sauce, and a chocolate flake if you were lucky. It wasn't just about the ice cream. It was the race to get there first, the excitement of handing over sticky coins, and the joy of tasting summer in a cone. 9. The corner shop. Every street had a little shop that felt like the center of the universe. Rows of glass jars filled with penny sweets, the smell of fresh bread, the sound of the till's bell. You'd spend ages deciding between flying saucers, blackjacks, or sherbet dips. The shopkeeper usually knew your name, and somehow that tiny shop always felt safe and magical. 10. Postman's knock and morning paper. Life had a rhythm. The thud of letters on the doormat, the rattle of the letterbox, the smell of fresh ink on the paper. Fathers unfolded their newspapers while mothers stirred tea. Sometimes a postcard from a relative brightened the morning. It was a gentle start to the day, without notifications or buzzing phones. 11. Saturday night baths. One tub, one family. The youngest in first, the oldest last, and the water cold by then. You'd come out scrubbed pink with carbolic soap, wrapped in a towel warmed by the fire, pajamas, slippers, and whatever was on telly. It wasn't luxury, but it was love. 12. Family TV time. One telly, 3 channels, and no remote. You'd fiddle with the aerial until the picture cleared, then gather together for Blue Peter, Doctor Who, or Morecambe and Wise. At night, the national anthem closed the broadcast, and you went to bed with that soft buzz in your ears. Watching TV wasn't just about the program, it was about being together. 13. Hand-me-down clothes. Jumpers with patches, coats with stitches, and shoes passed down from sibling to sibling. Nothing went to waste, and every stitch told a story. A brand new pair of shoes was an event, but the truth is, those hand-me-downs were stitched with care, love, and family history. 14. Seaside holidays. Buckets, spades, donkey rides, and the freezing cold sea. You'd eat fish and chips on the pier, chase gulls, and collect shells you'd later forget about in your pockets. At night, the fairground lights sparkled on. The water, and you went to bed, sandy, sunburnt, and happier than ever. 15. Coal fire comfort. The smell of coal smoke hung over every street in winter. Indoors, the fire popped and crackled while you toasted bread on long forks. The warmth spread through the house, and nothing since has quite matched that cozy, smoky comfort. 16. Family photo albums. Heavy albums sat on living room shelves, full of blurred photos and sunlit smiles. No filters, no instant previews, just raw memories developed weeks later. Looking through them now is like holding time itself, each page a doorway to people and places long gone, but never forgotten. 17. Writing letters. When you wanted to talk to your gran or cousin, you didn't call. You wrote. Ink-stained fingers, stamps you had to lick, and days of waiting for a reply. That anticipation made letters special. Each envelope was a little time capsule holding a piece of someone you loved. 18. Sweet shop favorites. Fruit salads, gobstoppers, sherbet lemons, and toffees that pulled out your fillings. You'd clutch a paper bag like it was treasure, sugar sticking to your fingers. No supermarket packet sweet has ever captured that magic. 19. Rainy day adventures. When the weather kept you in, you built blanket forts, played board games, or read comics by the fire. Sometimes your mum let you bake. Flour everywhere, laughter even louder. Those rainy afternoons were some of the happiest, even if you didn't realize it at the time. 20. Bedtime. Sounds. The soft patter of rain on the window, the muffled chatter of parents downstairs, maybe the faint hum of the telly. Wrapped under heavy blankets, someone whispered, "Good night, love," and the world felt safe, small, and entirely yours. The 1960s childhood wasn't about gadgets or luxury. It was about togetherness, imagination, and small moments that somehow became unforgettable. You remember the taste of pink custard, the smell of coal fires, the sound of the ice cream van, the warmth of bedtime stories. These weren't just memories. They were the heartbeat of a generation. So, how many of these 20 memories do you still carry with you? Did I miss one that instantly takes you back? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And if this trip down memory lane warmed your heart, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and maybe share it with someone who grew up in the same magical era. After all, memories are sweetest when we share them.